Bonjour, welcome back to Get By in French. We're in the Improvers section of the website and we're looking at section Improvers, lesson 7, faire les magasins. Faire is to do, les magasins, the shops. So faire les magasins is to go shopping. Faire les courses is food shopping, so that's just the distinction between the two. But today it's all about clothes. So let me introduce you to some of the items of clothing. Clothes are called les vêtements, which you can see at the top, les vêtements. Now divided into the feminine, the une or the la, and the masculine words, the le or the un. So this one is une chemise, which is a shirt. Une robe is a dress. Une veste is a jacket. And une jupe is a skirt. And then over this side we have un pantalon. Now trousers, they are in the singular un. We say trousers, they say un pantalon. So those are trousers there. Pantalon noir. Okay. And then un short. So again we say shorts, they say un shorts. Un t-shirt, a bit like I'm wearing, un t-shirt. Un pull looks like pullover. Un pull is obviously a pullover, a jumper. Les chaussures are shoes, so les chaussures. Okay, so just go through pronunciation again. So we have une chemise, une robe. So there we have a dress. So that's a picture of a dress for you, which is here, for example. So they have a dress there as well. Okay, we have une veste, which is a bit like a jacket. So they call this a blazer, but une veste, a jacket. And then we have une jupe. So there's a picture of une jupe, bleu et blanc. That's a white and blue one, isn't it? Okay, then we have un pantalon, un short, un t-shirt, un pull, and les chaussures. Some of you may find me holding the board is a distraction or you can't see it for very long. This is really a visual aid. All of the vocabulary will be in your PDF handout on the website under the lesson. So it's really just for me to be able to show you the words and talk about it in more detail. Then we go on to the colours. So I've got some colours here for you. So we look at the primary colours. We've got rouge. Okay. We've got bleu. And we have jaune. Okay, rouge, bleu and jaune. And then after that we have vert, orange. This one we could call it mauve or violet because it's a purple colour, isn't it? And then we have rose for pink. And rose is also the flower. So let me just show you these on the board. Les couleurs, so we had rouge, bleu, jaune, our primary colours. Vert, I know you can't read that very well, V-E-R-T. Orange, mauve, violet, and rose at the bottom. Okay, now you might want to think about the difference between this blue and this blue. So there I've told you what they are. So this one is bleu marine or bleu foncé, darker blue or navy blue, and this one is bleu clair. Clair is light, so this is the light one. Okay, so foncé is dark and clair is light. The other thing you'll need to know when you go shopping is you're going to the shop and you'll need to try the clothes on. So then you would go to les cabines, where the dressing rooms, and essayer is to try, and they will say quelle taille faites-vous? So vous faites, you make, quelle taille, what size? Les tailles, so these are a bit different, European sizing. Les tailles here, so if you're a size 8 you will be a 36, 36. 10 is 38, 38. 12 is 40, 40. 14 is a 42, 42. And 16 is 44, 44. And 18 is 46, 46. Okay. And then on the shoe sizes, if you're a size 4, you are 37, 37. A 5 is 38. A 6 is 39, 39. A 7 is 40, 40. If you're 7.5, they say 41, 41. And an 8 is 42, 42. So sometimes when you're in the UK and you buy sizes, they always say to you, oh, watch out for this one because it goes from 7 to 7.5 and then 8. So 7.5 has got his own size. Okay, so just look out for those. Okay, so when you go into the shop, they will say bonjour, and you would say, if you're looking for something, je cherche une robe. Je cherche une robe. So you're looking for a dress, une robe. And then the most important thing is the size, to get the size right, isn't it? So, vous faites quelle taille? Well, if you're a 14, je fais 42, ou taille 42, 42. And then, de quelle couleur? So what colour are you going to go for? Well, moi, j'aime bien bleu. I really like blue. Je cherche une robe bleu marine en taille 42. And then you'll say, je veux essayer, and they will say, ah oui, les cabines sont là-bas, they're over there for trying them on. Okay, so I hope you'll find this useful and have a good time at the shops, faire les magasins. À la prochaine.